side, think of us as the awkward silence after a dirty four-way eviction. That's right, it is Wednesday, which means one thing. What does it mean? Eviction! How quiet are you? Woo! Yes! At least he's there. Right, OK, they say 3 is a magic number, but tonight it was third time unlucky for poor old Lacey. You sent her packing from the celebrity Big Brother house. Poor Lacey. But what will she miss now she's gone? Well, she won't be seeing any more of this.
It's times like this that all you can do is talk to each other or touch yourself.
She'll be getting none of this.
Oh, gosh.
And it's definitely the last she'll ever set eyes on this.
Pardon me.
Oh, OK, joining me for tonight's eviction soiree is an esteemed panel of entertainment royalty. Actually, they're a bit more like a dictatorship. First up, back in 2010, he was voted Wales' sexiest man, and as far as I'm concerned, he is still looking hot. It's the lovely Matt Johnson. Wedding to Janine Butcher was voted the 7th greatest of all time. Mine didn't even make the top 100. Boo. It's Barry from EastEnders, a.k.a. And finally, a man who has beaten the likes of Ollie Murs, Stacey Solomon, Jedward, and even our very own Claire from Steps on The X Factor and pop star to opera star. But unfortunately, he only managed to finish second on tonight's Bit on the Side meat raffle. It's the lovely Joe McGeldry. Sorry, I'm hitting you in the audience. OK, let's start with tonight's eviction. Joe, did the right person go?
I don't think it was whether the right person went. I think tonight was going to be a popularity contest. You know, you've got Claire with a massive fan base from Steps,
yeah.
Ryan, who's just done X Factor, Heidi and Spencer, who are kind of like, I think, the ultimate Big Brother pantomime creatures.
Yeah, and they split opinion, don't they?
Exactly,
they really
and I think
divided.
everybody would want to keep them in. So I think had Lacey maybe been up with somebody else, she probably would have stayed.
Who do you think she would have stayed against?
Maybe it's Ryan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The Neighbours, he's got that whole Neighbours following now.
Yeah, I just think, I don't know. I just think he's not really giving a lot at the minute, is he?
He's quite quiet, yes,
yeah.
Actually. Did you guys think the right person left this evening?
Yeah.
No?
No, I think they picked the weakest link by putting Lacey up, and it should have been Claire that went tonight because she went from being quiet to being a bit nasty towards Spidey, and then when she was caught out, she was giving it all.
I'm quite surprised. A few people are agreeing with you, but she's Claire from Steps. I thought everybody loved her.
I do love her, but it doesn't excuse her behaviour.
What?
I said I do love her. I loved Steps, but that doesn't excuse some of her behaviour, especially the comment about them being parents.
OK. What were we going to say? Don't be afraid.
No, I'm not afraid.
In your face.
That's all right. The fact that she was from Steps is sort of like worn off after a few weeks, and she's just dull in the end.
Oh, she hasn't delivered.
She hasn't delivered what she said she was going to deliver into the house. Absolutely not. She's been boring.
Out of everyone.
Did anybody think that Lacey was the right person to go?
Yes.
Oh, you would be all the way down the front. I've got heels on. Sorry.
I just think she's boring, to be honest.
Not given enough.
No.
She's
boring.
out.
She should have gone up with Sam.
She should have got it on with Sam?
Yeah.
Well, maybe there's still time now that they're out of the house. We all saw what he said last week. Sean, you starred in Extras, as we know, and you were absolutely brilliant. Was Lacey just an extra in that house?
Well, yeah, I mean, she was, but she was lovely, a really cute girl, you know, really bright and great fun. But the thing is, you know, it thrives on friction. And if the Americans would have gone tonight, I think it would have been a really tough blow for the show, because you've got some real friction left in there now that people can work off of, you know. And likewise, Claire likes a good sob, which is always a good thing, you know. She's a little bit of a drama queen. And Ryland, to me, is a total star. So I think out of the 4, you know...
it was always going to be Lacey.
Yeah, there's some big egos in there. And I don't think Lacey was one of them, and that's a compliment.
You just mentioned Spidey there, Matt. Spidey said that the rest of the house were extras. other than themselves. Do you agree with that?
I think the rest of the world are extras in comparison to Spidey, aren't they? They are genuinely the best celebrity Big Brother housemates ever, in my personal opinion. Do you agree with me? Yeah.
So why do you think they've survived? Because as we said earlier on, they really divide opinion. When I go on Twitter after the show, it's really split 50-50. You either love them or you hate them. So they just keep surviving, don't they?
And they should do too. I'm not sure if they should win it, because when it comes to the end, they shouldn't win it because the best person should win. But as a TV show right now, they are just perfect. They make me want to watch it. They make the whole nation want to watch it. Everybody's talking about it on Twitter. We've been bantering about it all afternoon. They're just fantastic. They are just a wonder. I think they're aliens. I'm not sure.
They come from Roswell.
We'll find out if they ever end up here. Joe, could Lacey have done anything to save herself? How should she have been in the house, do you think?
I think she's actually done really well to get this far, considering who else was in the house and the personalities and the profiles of who was in. I think she's done really well, and she's come across really well, and I think she's represented herself as a really nice, genuine girl. So I think up against those guys, there was nothing she was going to be able to do to save it, I don't think.
Do you guys think there's anything she could have done, apart from obviously cop off with Sam, which is what you said? Could Lacey have done anything else?
More showers.
I think
Did you just raise her half hand? So polite.
I think her problem was that she was a bit of a floater between Spidey and the rest of the housemates, and maybe if she picked to align herself with one of them, she would have got better.
I think it's really hard. You can't really align yourself with Spidey, can you? Because it's just the two of them, and they don't, and they definitely don't want Lacey anywhere near Spencer. God forbid. Joe, you have won 2 reality shows. That's how good he is.
Come on.
So when you keep winning those votes every week, does that just feed your confidence? Do you feel unstoppable?
I think it would be completely different being in that house, because when I've done those shows, you know, I've been out on the street, I've been to gigs, I've been with the public performing, so they have no idea what's going on in there. But it is nice to know that you are kind of, you know, I suppose, relating with the public, because for somebody to pick up the phone and vote for you, you've got to be doing a pretty good job. Either being a nice person or doing something. You know, you've got to be doing something right.
Rylan looked terrified tonight, didn't he? When they said his name, he was like that, oh my goodness, and then he heard the cheers, and the just look of relief on his face was just overwhelming. It was brilliant. Right, we've got to talk about tonight's task. Joe, do you think that Frankie enjoyed being that dictator just a little bit too much?
Yeah, I think he took it a little bit too far. I was like, right, stop now. It's like the first couple of minutes was funny, and then I was like, they're going to start hating you if you carry on doing this. So, yeah.
Did you find it was Razor who was kind of like, I think you should do that now. I think you should
kind of with the roast dinner thing as well. When they walked out the store cover with the roast dinner, it's like, I would have been walking out and been like, I'm so sorry, like taking it in, because, you know, they must be starving, and it's that kind of food that you would just want at this point, isn't it?
And they were like that.
Yeah.
Smell
Razor was like parading it through.
Well, it appears that the Italian's dictatorship has finally been toppled. Have a look at this.
Rylan, if you and the other housemates can successfully overthrow the dictator Frankie and topple his evil regime, Big Brother will reward housemates with a luxury shopping budget.
OK.
This morning, Frankie will be making his final speech from his official announcement room.
Right.
If he reaches the end of his final speech before the revolution is complete, he will become all-powerful, and it may be too late to stop him. If this happens, housemates will fail the shopping task.
Spencer!
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, you got him.
Get where you belong, or where you treated us all. We don't like you.
I am the leader. I'm your mighty leader.
Shut up.
Okay, what I say.
This is Big Brother. The revolution to overthrow the dictator was successful.
Have won. I just have to say, that's the first time I've seen that clip. That throwing, that's the most pitiful throwing of a net I have ever seen in my life. It's like, Matt, what did you make of it?
I think that's fantastic. Whoever comes up with the tasks this year is a genius, to be honest. And the way they got Rylan kind of leading the resistance and everything, he's perfect for that. And I like the way that Razor Ruddock, as soon as he's put in that cage, fag, straight away. Oh, well, you care, mate.
Not
That's
bothered.
Right.
Who cares?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Now, we've seen Spidey this evening hearing what, during the silent disco what Frankie said about them. Do you think that was fair, Sean?
Well, yeah.
Do you think it will have a major impact on their relationship now?
I think Frankie has been great when he's been given a task.
Yeah.
But sometimes in between he's gone a bit AWOL and a bit quiet. I remember watching a couple of eps where he was hardly in it.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a bad thing to give him someone still in the house that's going to... I think it's going to be a great rivalry because I think there's a lot more to Frankie than we've seen, apart from the tasks he's been given. Like the first one when he put people in the dungeon, this one. I think he's yet to show himself to stand up, you know, and be a little bit confrontational and all the rest of it, really. So I think there's a clash coming between him and Spidey that's going to be a little bit tasty.
Do you think it will kick off with them now?
I think, yeah. I mean, look, the longer people... I've only ever done one reality show. I did Fame Academy with Trish Penrose.
So you know Trish and Gillian?
I know Trish from Fame Academy and Gilly, obviously, from EastEnders. And... I was only in it 10 nights in this Fame Academy thing, but I do know firsthand, the longer you're in it, the less you stop caring about, you know, the facade crumbles, you know what I mean? So even if Spidey had gone tonight, there will still be pressure as they get to the end. People want to win, and people just start getting so tired and fed up and you know, or whatever they're going through that... So I think Frankie versus Spidey will, perhaps another 2 nights.
Peak. Oh, just in time for eviction night
Oh, yes.
on Friday.
Oh, yes.
Well, in other news, all of the housemates are now facing the public vote. Matt, what's going to happen? We saw a little bit at the end of tonight's show with Razor and Ryan going back into the house. But how do you think the other housemates for the rest of the evening are going to react to what they did?
I think their reactions to Razor's and Toadie's reaction, because they didn't really care.
I love that you call him Toadie.
Toadie, he's Toadie to me since I was a kid, really. No, their reaction, they were just, oh, thank God I'm not evicted, that's great. They just kind of laughed it off. But then, actually, on the night of the eviction, I think, because they're all up for eviction, they're all going to be part of the limelight. Because tonight, there's 4 people up for eviction, the rest of them are not really part of it. They're just kind of watching 4 other people do that job. So all of them being a part of this big Friday night eviction, they're going to feel more part of it. So maybe the pressure's off a little bit and they can enjoy more of the spectacle. It's a game show at the end of the day, I think.
Exactly.
I know it's reality for them inside there, but I think they'll feel more part of the game together.
And I think it's quite nice for us as well, because we always say, don't we, when somebody breaks a rule, punish them, put them all up for the public vote, and now we've done it. So that's fantastic. Round of applause for people.
Yes.
Very quickly, Joe, who do you think will go on Friday?
Possibly Ryan.
Yeah. Ryan, Sean?
Maybe somebody like, Ryan or maybe Trisha.
The quieter ones, maybe.
Yeah, well, the people that haven't really... I can understand why people keep their heads down, like Gilly and Trisha, especially when things got a little bit testy with, you know, the others and aggression. But after a while, people have to up their game if they want to stay in. So.
Yeah, and Matt?
I think, unfortunately, she's a lovely lady, but I think Claire might go.
Oh, really?
My reaction on Twitter... I think she's quite a negative vote.
Controversial, Matt Johnson. Right, that's your lot for part 1. Still to come, it's nearly time for me to go hard or go home, as I'll be joined live in the studio by our latest evictee, the lovely Lacey. We will see you in 2 shakes. Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the side. Think of us as Rylan to the main show's Frankie, plotting and revolting against them every night of the week. Viva la revolution! So, I feel so silly in this. So Lacey has been evicted, but how are the rest of the celebs coping with her departure? I think it's time for an exclusive.
Why are you so sure you'll win?
Well, no one else has had the public save them twice, so that's a big deal, and I think we have the most loyal, best fans, and on the track we're going, it feels like we're going right to the top.
I think we're the most truthful housemates to ever walk through the
I agree.
So I think that's a major thing. That
And we'd be the first Americans to win and the first married couple to ever win.
These are records we're just starting here.
And we've been through the most out of everyone in the house.
If you look at where our photo is placed on the wall, we're in the finish line at the end of the wall on our own thing, you know. As Frankie says in horse racing, we're looking like the closer that comes from out of nowhere, faster than the lead, faster than second, faster than third, and takes the finish.
The unexpected underdogs.
So we're feeling it, Big Brother. And that was the hurdle. We didn't know if our strategy was working, and
now we know.
We know the public is enjoying our tactics.
Do you feel like you're record-breaking housemates?
We feel like record-breaking housemates.
That's right. You know it, Big Brother.
He needed to hear that, though.
He's so mad that he just got put up for another nomination. He's like, wants to take Ryan and Razor. Ryan and Razor, woo, naughty boy. Shame, shame, shame. We know your name.
I like that. Shame, shame, shame. I know your name. So that's how the housemates are dealing with the loss. But how is Lacey bearing up? We'll find out in just a moment. But first, here are her worst bits.
Bang hard. Just like to say a few words. I've never seen so many willies in my life.
Bang hard.
I've just looked in the mirror and look at my nipples. Oh, and I burp sick. So cool. They're not that big though.
You have a nice rack, Lacey.
Bang hard.
Oh, shit. Fuck. What she said. That's just someone taking the piss, that is, isn't it? Fucking pants up my arm. Oh, let's all try to learn the worm. I just farted near you. I love you already. I think I've shat myself.
Bang hard.
Bang hard or bangers?
Ring here for Lucy Bang Hard.
Bang hard, bang hard. Lacey, bang hard.
Bang hard.
Bang hard.
It's bang hard.
B-A-N-G-H-A-R-D.
Bang hard.
But who knows if that's even a real name?
Oh yeah, Lacey Bang Hard. Come on now.
Oh.
It was either go hard or go home as you lot sent Miss Banghard packing from the Big Brother house. Please welcome the lovely Lacey. Jeff, take it away.
Oh, you pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, we love you. And in chitty chitty ching bang, chitty chitty bang bang, what we'll do near, far, in a motor car, oh what a happy time we'll spend. Bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, our fine for fend and fend. Bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, our fine for fended friend. Chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, fine for fended, chitty chitty bang.
Firstly, how beautiful does Lacey look? I mean, it's ridiculous. Jeff, do you think the right person came out this evening?
Wait, excuse me for just a moment, please, Lacey, darling. It's lovely to meet you. Emma, I'm devastated.
Why?
I have been accused of lowering the tone of this marvellous award-winning show.
Why?
By showing my knickers live on telly last Friday night.
You didn't know that I did a slut drop last night. That's lowering the
Yes,
tone.
we saw her. I'm not sure I can manage one of them. Sorry, love.
No, Jeff, you would never lower the tone of this show.
Well, I'd like to announce right now and promise Big Brother that you won't be seeing my knickers this evening because they're in my handbag in the green room. I can't show them.
Show us what you got on then, Jeff.
Sorry?
Show us what's under there.
Darling, that's just a shaving rash. Don't worry about that, Charlotte.
Thank you, Jeff. We'll see you Friday.
All right, darling,
See you
thanks.
Friday. OK, Lacey.
Hello!
You're here, you're out. Do you feel good?
I feel really good, really good.
Did you really want to leave tonight?
Before I spoke to my brother, I really did want to leave. Did you see that embarrassing episode?
It was so cute.
I was
to be
humiliated.
honest. When you spoke to your brother, it was really endearing, and it kind
I was
of
like
made you go,
screaming
"Oh."
into the headphone, "You don't understand!" Crying like hysterically, and afterwards I was like, I hope they don't show that on TV.
Oh, we did. We did.
Thanks. But yeah, after that I was like, right, I'm ready to go, like I can do this. And then I kind of thought, like leading up to like the evictions, like everyone nominated me, and I kind of thought, okay, it is my time to go because everyone's a lot older in there.
Did you know it would be you?
I did think it would be me. I thought there'd be 2 nominations. I did think it'd be me, but everyone in the house was like, it's not going to be you. It's going to be, because we thought it was going to be a double eviction because there's 4 people up.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, it's going to be Heidi and Spencer and Claire. Like, it's not going to be you. It's not going to be you. So I was kind of like, okay. So in the end, I was kind of like, I just really didn't know what to expect. But as soon as it was me and Claire, I just knew it would be me.
Okay. During your time in the house, as you said, you know, they're a lot older, and I think you kind of made it quite clear that you found alliance is quite difficult in there.
Yeah.
But the one person that you did seem to bond with was Sam. Now, one thing.
There, is he here?
No. Oh, look at him! So one thing we'd like to clear up: the paper said,
I'm ready to have a go at him.
when you went into the house that you finished with your boyfriend because you heard that Sam was going to be in there. So is that true?
No, of course not. It was not days before. It was over a month before.
Okay.
And it's very different reasons. We've been together for 4 years. It was a really long relationship. We're both really young and we've kind of grown up together, and it's just a very, very complicated situation. Sam, as if. I didn't even know he was till 2 days before.
Okay, so Sam was in there. Sam is a very attractive young man.
When you look at him 24 hours a day, he's not that cute.
Oh. Now, hold on a minute. You're a very beautiful lady. Would you have liked, whilst you were in there, for the relationship to have gone somewhere else other than friends?
We have this in the Big Brother house. No.
Stop avoiding the question.
Sorry. No. He said this one comment to me, which I thought was really rude. Obviously, he likes hats, and he said he has, like, some hat morphia thing. And I said to him, I think you look better without a hat. Like, the hat kind of just hides his hair and his beauty. I think your hair's like a sort of a beauty. And he was like, well, I think you look better dolled up. And I was like, that's really rude. So, yeah, I think Sam's a bit up himself.
So you did say earlier on to Brian that you didn't think he was your type. Okay, well, since he's left the house, we can reveal that he is slightly more interested in you than he may have let on. Have a look at this.
Oh, no!
Talking of going back to Lacey, you guys did get on quite well. You talked about you only ever cook for yourself and that you may cook dinner for Lacey.
Yeah, what did you show of me and Lacey?
Why? What did we miss of you and Lacey?
What about the...
The what?
There's nothing to show.
Are you going to cook dinner for Lacey?
I'm going to do more than cook dinner for her, hopefully.
Oh, God.
So what do you think about that?
Oh, my gosh. He did not show that at all. Like, I remember when he was in the jail in, like, the first couple of days, or whatever, they were in the basement. He was like... oh, yeah, I think they were thinking we're going to get together with his Scottish accent. And he was like, but that's clearly not going to happen. I was like, up yourself. You wish you had this. So from there, I was kind of like, oh, who are you? Yeah, and he just kind of like, it didn't really seem like, we really got on, but I kind of thought we were getting on because everyone else was so much older and we kind of could connect on a different level. But yeah, I don't think it's my type at all.
Okay, well, what we just showed you there, he was kind of, when he came on, in the beginning, he was being quite cocky and giving it the big in and this, that and the other. And then when he sat over there, he did say, you know, I am a gentleman, I'm only kind of playing.
Do you know, I see that side of
He said, I would
him.
love, you know, to see her for dinner outside of the house, but nothing was ever going to happen inside the house because you're on camera and I would never do that. So, you know, I think he's a nice guy. So
yeah,
if you do go on a
side of him,
date, we could make this happen. I don't think it's going to happen, no. Now, you did get on with everybody in the house, especially Spidey.
Yeah.
Which was kind of
surprising.
Quite surprising because nobody else seemed to. So why did you think you had more in common with the Americans than everybody else?
I don't think it was more that we had in common. I think the fact that I really, because I was an outsider looking in to sort of the cliques, I didn't want anyone else to feel the same. Like, you might have seen me and Ryan got really close in the last couple of days because I could see him being the outsider where I didn't think that before.
We still were you both talking in the bathroom about how you felt like you didn't fit in, and he said, well, you know, we're kind of the same.
But, with Heidi and Spencer, they're really religious and stuff, and I'm quite religious as well, so, I could connect with them on that sort of level, but I just tried to really get to know them because I didn't want them to feel uncomfortable or anything, but they're just too into each other to sort of, come out with that. So I'd really try and kind of cut me off. And I was like,
we've kind of seen them as if they're alienating themselves from the house.
Yes,
is that how it feels?
Yeah, because they keep telling us they're playing this game to get out of the house. Like, they want the public to hate them. And
well, to be quite honest, it's very confusing. It's very hard to read them. I've got no idea what's going on with them because they do say that. And then tonight, when they stayed, they were kissing and hugging and so happy that they didn't get evicted. So it's quite difficult.
See, everyone keeps saying, are they playing a game? And I was like, I don't think they are, because they generally keep telling me, like, vote me off, we want to go. And I wasn't going to vote them this week. And I thought, do you know what? They'll probably hate me if I didn't. So, like, I just voted them. And then, like, they seem really happy to have stayed. So it's so
very confusing.
I don't really know what they're up to.
Heidi did have one issue with you. Have a look at this.
Was this last? This shower had like a little hole in the top to throw things through.
Oh, because you're not wearing anything in there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Lacey's naked. We're not going back in there.
That's what I love. I knew how she operated.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, super inappropriate. Thank you very much. She's so crazy. Yeah,
you'll be able to see it.
I don't really care. Do what you want to do, but not near me or my husband. That's for damn sure. She was naked, point blank, thinking we were in here.
If it was a clear shower, maybe that's a big deal.
Okay.
I'm sure other people are showering naked in there. You don't think?
All right. Nope.
Why do you think this has wound her up so much?
I have no idea, but I literally, like, Big Brother said to me, like, how do you... Because as soon as they come in the house, I had said to her, I was like, look, I'm started to cover up a lot more because I was wearing my pants and stuff, because that's what I'd wear at home, like a pants and top, like, just kind of just being me. And then, obviously, when they come in and sort of the men started coming in, so I just started putting trousers on and pyjama bottoms and stuff, and I only own one pair of pyjama bottoms, so it's really hard. I just keep fucking washing it. So I was, like, trying to be... Sorry.
It's okay, I'm joking. You're allowed to.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I thought, like, I would cover up a lot more just to be respectful because they're married and obviously, like, the men are there and stuff, but their wives aren't there in front of them. But, like, I kind of had a conversation with Claire and she was like, why is it that she's like that about you? Maybe it's something about Spencer. But I thought, they're so in love. Like, why should you be insecure? Like, it's stupid. But then, like, I've really, really, really covered up. And then for her last night, that was, wasn't it? She fucking took my towel. That's why I was butt naked. I had a fucking detail. I keep swearing, I'm so sorry. Apparently I swear and burp a lot.
You do, but you know what? You're a girl after my own heart because I do it a lot.
Good.
So it's fine.
Good.
Now, Lacey, you have talked in the house about launching your own range of products. So look what we found. Bang Hard condoms.
This is what we need.
We've also, we have to be really quick, but we've also come up with a few other suggestions for you that you might want to think about. Okay, so the first one is Bang Hard and Well Hard. Okay, there you go, have a look at that. That's the UK's version of Turner and Hooch. Now, they tackle all manner of crimes. There is no crime too grimy for Bang Hard and Well Hard.
That's a good idea.
So that's a good idea.
Good idea.
How about Bang Hard in Bangkok? Yeah? This is Lacey's travel guide to Thailand's colourful capital. Follow-up books could be Bang Hard in Bangor or Bang Hard in Baghdad. Either way.
Brilliant.
This is one of my favourites. Bang Hard in the Ring. Yeah?
What's this mean?
This is Lacey trains as a female boxer to try and get into Team GB for the next Olympics.
That is something that could happen. That could happen.
Round of applause for Lacey Banghart. Thank you, Lacey.
Thank you.
So it looks like that's all of my questions used up, and now it's over to you guys at home. If you would like to ask AC, if you'd like to ask Lacey a question live at the end of the show, then please give us a ring. All the details are on the screen now. That is it for part 2. We will catch you in 5. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the side. I've just been to the freezer to check my burgers. And they're off! Hey! Right, now come here. Come here. A little bit closer. Come on. I've got something for you. You've got to promise not to tell anyone. You've got to keep it to yourself, because it's really exclusive.
Sorry, lads.
What?
Lasses.
What? Yeah, don't worry about champagne.
Right, I can get you all up.
It's better, at least we don't have to nominate.
We would have all been up anyway.
Yeah,
so we found a way to do it.
I have to nominate people.
They were going to do that anyway.
Because I can't think of any reasons.
Yeah, they were going to do that anyway.
The thing is, that it was just
but that was just
they
the
made it look horrible.
No, because they would have shown it.
He was there. He was standing up about 20 yards away and he going, boom, boom.
Yeah, it was nice. They would have showed the conversation anyway.
Oh, in its context.
Yeah, they would have.
So don't stress about it.
Because they did last time. Get in trouble for that, but last time the judo guy did that, and well, they got all their hot water cut off. They didn't all get up for nomination. Up for victory. Oh, lovely! We could have just had the water cut off, but you weren't happy with that, were you? They did show that, so you had to get us all up for nomination.
Can you imagine the water was cut off?
Yeah. Oh, it's all harmonious. They're all friends. Now, earlier I grilled Lacey. Now it's the turn of this lot in here to give her a good old roasting. So, Jo, why don't we start with you?
I'm absolutely fascinated by Heidi and Spencer.
Yeah?
I just cannot get my head. I cannot get my head around it. And obviously, you spent a lot of time with them. Is it real or is it like an act? Because you know they've done the hills, things like that. Do they just completely know what they're doing, or?
Being in there, and I'm a little bit naive to be fair, I kind of thought, you kind of think, okay, I get where they're going, and then you're like, okay, I have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah.
I know they're generally crazy in love with each other, which is beautiful to see, like their marriage is so strong. But now being out, I kind of think they are playing a massive game.
Yeah.
A massive game. But I don't really know what game that is because they're so boring in there. They just sleep all day and eat crisps.
Lacey, I've done something similar to this where I was cooped up for 10 nights somewhere, and you do genuinely, no matter what the edit shows, you genuinely become very fond of people because you're all in this situation together, OK? But I would say, apart from Spidey, out of all the people left, sorry about this question, who is the last person you would invite to a dinner party?
Oh!
I know it's not a nice question.
This is really mean,
I know
right?
it is.
Of all the people left?
Yep.
I'd say Gillian, because she called me annoying. OK. And I thought she liked me.
Matt?
What was the most difficult part of being in that house?
The most difficult part, I think, was that I was the youngest, and there's quite an older cast this year. So I found it really hard to sort of relate to the older people. I noticed that loads when Sam had left, because I'd kind of latched onto Sam a bit and we'd talk about different things. And then for him to go, I kind of was like, every day I was like, I miss Sam. Because everyone was so much older and talk about things that I didn't understand, and in like 60s and 70s. And Ryland knew. We called him the 35-year-old mum because he knew everything. I have no idea.
OK, Lacey, we have some audience questions for you. This is Robert Dick.
Hey!
Robert Dick, Lacey, bang hard.
Nice
Dick, bang hard. Bang hard, Dick. There we go. What's your question?
First off, sorry that you went, but what I want to know is, are you really as racy as your page 3 persona would have us believe?
What does racy mean? What do you mean by this?
Racy Lacey.
What do you think it means?
Well, people always say I've got quite a flirty aura. I think I'm dead boring, to be honest. I don't really see myself as anything special, but people always like, oh, you're so flirty and stuff like this. And I don't see myself as sexy or anything. I just see myself as Lacey. Like, I look in the mirror and I'm just Lacey. So I'm not really sure how to answer that. Like, how I was being in the house, I'm a lot like that, but probably less covered because I was married men in there. So I tried to be respectful, but yeah, I'm kind of, what you saw is kind of what I am.
Jo?
So.
Oh, I'm asking another one.
If you'd like to, yes.
Did you enjoy being in the house with like big personalities, or was it quite, you know, there's so many loud people in there. Was that quite frustrating, or did you?
I didn't mind it. Like I said, if there was younger people in there, I think my personality could have shined a lot more because people kind of got me. When you kind of say something, everyone's kind of like, and you're kind of like, okay. Yeah. No one got that one. So it's a bit awkward. So yeah, I think that I'm quite a big personality.
Yeah.
And I thought I was massive until I got in there. I was kind of like, shit, I'm a mouse. Yeah, I'm tiny. But yeah, no, it was hard, but it wasn't like. It was hard, actually, because it kind of, you can feel everyone sort of taking the limelight in the house. Not what you guys see, but what we feel inside the house. Like, everyone sort of takes the limelight, and that is quite hard to struggle with, because you just want people to hear you sometimes.
Yeah. Did you feel that you were being ignored at all?
Yeah, a lot. And only the... It's all right. Only the last couple of days I started to voice my opinions and started saying, look, I feel like you guys are leaving me out. And it only took me the last couple of days. I don't know why. I just all of a sudden, I think I was getting a bit. I think it's when Sam left, I was kind of like, no, I've got to let them know. Like I feel a bit left out here. And then they all started to kind of bring me in a bit more, which was nice. But I just hate the whole cliquey thing. It feels like I'm in school. Like I don't want to be in that again. I just kind of wanted to go around everyone and be everyone's friend and just get to know everyone. But obviously, sometimes it just doesn't work like that.
Sean?
Well, first of all, congratulations. Honestly, job done, because you went in, obviously known for page 3 nuts
And people
loaded.
hated me.
Well,
The booze I got.
Yeah, and a lot of women, you know, don't like that thing because they're jealous or whatever. But what I'd like to know is, so what's next? You're now known to millions of people, and not just for that. So, if you wanted to do a career change, what would you like to do? We've heard about you'd like to design them.
My condoms.
Yeah, your condoms.
Can I just say, come up with that idea myself,
first of all,
which is quite unbelievable.
I'd also like 3 copies of Bang Hard in Bangkok, please, before they come out. No, but I mean...
Bang Hard in the Ring.
Or Bang Hard in the Ring.
Bang Hard in the Ring.
I kind of want that one as well.
But presenting... Oh, right, OK.
No, my
I've got 10 minutes. No, seriously. Seriously. Acting, presenting...
I would love to do acting and presenting. Like, I did drama in school and I was really good at it. So I did kind of think that was the path I would have taken instead of glamour modelling.
Sure.
But kind of fell into that and you kind of get lost in it. So, yeah, I would love to do something like that.
Lacey, you're so lovely. You've got to come back and do some stuff for us on the side. Definitely. Guys, thank you very much. And I'm sorry we didn't get to everybody's audience questions, but we are out of time because she's such a bloody good talker. She just goes, no.
Sorry, guys.
So Brian's had her. I've had her. This lot in here have had her. And after the... Sorry, Lacey. And after the break, you lot at home are going to have her, as Lacey will be going live into the post room and taking your calls. We'll see you in a bit. On the side, the primetime show in line for a Nobel Peace Prize. I'm only joking. We have never been primetime. Now, they say all good things come in 3, so here is your 3rd exclusive of the night.
How would you describe Lacey as a housemate?
As the baby of the house, always got a smile on her face. One of the funniest brains that go in. The stuff that comes out of her mouth just cracks me up half the time. And a sweet girl, and I hope that she's changed a lot of people's opinions on glamour models.
Thanks for that, Rylan.
That's all right.
Was there anything else you wanted to talk about whilst you were in the diary room?
Yeah, not in an horrible way, but that champagne is like piss water, and I think it's making my throat worse, so I'm not going to drink it. But if you could, like, slightly put a couple of beers or, like, some red wine in the hatch or something, that would be really nice.
Big Brother's noted your request.
Thanks, Big Brother. And a couple of tunes, please, because I nearly died tonight. I actually nearly died. I feel like I need to dance.
Big Brother's noted your request, Rylan.
And we might have a pool party, like maybe a little, like, jacuzzi.
Are you trying to tease Big Brother, Rylan?
I'm not teasing you. If I was teasing you, I'd get a nipple out.
Was there anything else?
See, just one look and it silences them. How's your champagne?
My champagne's like...
it's...
piss water.
Piss water. Brilliant. So all of the housemates will face the public vote on Friday, but which of them will be joining me in here? Here are all the details you need to save your fave. This week, Claire, Frankie, Gillian, Heidi and Spencer, Razor, Ryan, Rylan and Trisha all face the public vote. Who stays? You decide. From a landline, call 090 20 50 58 and add the number of the housemate. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate. For Claire, add 01. For Frankie, add 02. For Gillian, add 03. For Heidi and Spencer, add 04. For Razor, add 07. For Ryan, add 08. For Rylan, add 09. For Trisha, add 11. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 35p. Other landlines may vary. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show. Votes cast after the lines close won't count, but may still be charged. For full terms, go to channel5.com/BB vote. So I'm joined now in the post room by Lacey. I know you think it's amazing in here, Lacey. We are about to push the boundaries of technology here. So pick up your cordless phone, extend the aerial. We're going to talk to the general public. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Wonderful. Caller 1, we have got Rebecca. Are you there?
Hello.
This is your friend, Rebecca, Lacey.
Hello, Rebecca.
Hello, you all right, darling?
I'm good, thank you.
Oh, we're so proud of you.
She wants
well
to
done.
know. Rebecca, Lacey wants to know who it is.
Is it Bex?
It's Bexy.
Ah, Bex, how are you? Oh my gosh, you say Rebecca, I have no idea who you are.
I knew. I should have said Bex's, but I was like, yeah. I'll confuse
how
you.
are you? I've missed you so much.
I've missed you too. I've missed my girl on my Saturday night.
Are you happy she's out, Bexy?
I am, but I'm not. I am for a selfish reason.
I know. How was I, Bex?
Oh, you were amazing, and you look amazing tonight, girl.
She looks
you look
brilliant,
gorgeous.
doesn't she? When are you guys going to see each other next?
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Wine
as
time.
Soon as.
Huh?
Straight away.
Yes,
Straight away.
Yes. Wine time.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, we're going to have to go because we've got to go to some genuine callers who are desperate
I love
to talk
you,
to her.
Bex.
I love you too. See you soon, darling.
See you soon. Love you. Bye.
Okay, on line 2, we should have Eric from Jersey. Are you there, Eric?
I am indeed. Hello, Lacey. How are you? All right?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Fine, thank you. Firstly, Lacey, I just wanted to say to you, I have a perfect Irish cousin for you, and forget about Sam.
Don't worry, Sam's already gone. Let's move on.
You did not mess about. What's your question, Eric?
Yeah, the question I wanted to ask you was, do you think that you were nominated by the House because you got closer to Heidi and Spencer?
Maybe. I also think that I more so think that it was because they've got a little clique going on, and I wasn't more involved in a clique because I'm just not into that. So yeah, I think it was more that I'm not involved with like the 2 cliques that are going on.
All right, okay, very good, very good. Well, best of luck with everything in the future for yourself anyway.
Thank you, Eric. Thanks for calling. We should have Sharon on the line as well from Wiltshire. Sharon, are you there?
Yes, I am, Emma. Good evening.
Good evening. What's your question for Lacey?
Hello, Lacey.
Hi, Sharon.
Were you ever tempted to drop your towel in front of Spencer just to see how Heidi would react?
Oh gosh, only this earlier I kind of wanted to run across the house naked. No, not naked. Streak.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to go in my underwear because I'm wearing a little underwear today. So I wanted to kind of run across in that just to sort of just to do it because I'm in the Big Brother house. But no, because that would have really upset her, and I didn't want to kind of risk the marriage.
All right.
Sharon, thank you very much. Have a nice evening.
You too. Bye.
Lacey, that's it. Let's put our cordless phones down.
Things.
Now we're going to go for a walk. So we've done the panel, we've done the audience, we've done you guys out there watching on the telephone, fake telephone, and now we're going to go into the sweaty box and meet Helen.
Oh, lovely.
And we're going to talk all things digital and
what's
World
this?
Wide Web.
Lacey? Is this where you watch us all?
Helen, Lacey.
Hello, Helen. Nice to meet you.
What have you got for us?
Well, you were trending worldwide on Twitter. Hashtag Lacey was this evening during the show.
Oh,
nice to hear.
Thank you, guys.
I've got some questions from your Twitter fans.
Okay.
Julia Gaskell asks, what was the highlight of your time inside the Big Brother house?
I think the highlight was meeting such amazing people. Just meeting them people I probably would have never met them before.
Who was your favourite?
Ryan.
Do you want him to win?
I said earlier, Gillian, I wanted Gillian to win. I forgot about Ryan. And that's probably what people do is forget about him, but he's such a lovely guy. He is amazing. He proper pulled me through all the way, and he was so sweet. He's the only person that didn't evict me this week, nominate me this week. He is lovely. So, Ryan to win.
There you are. Jackson Townrow asked, what was your favourite task?
How many tasks did I have? Not many. Oh, my favourite task was probably that one where I was a bit stupid.
Okay.
I think it showed my true
general knowledge.
General knowledge. I walked in there and I saw Clever Things.
When you had a globe and books.
There was a book called Clever Things. As soon as I walked in, I was like, no, why did you do this to me? That was probably my favourite task, just because it was me by myself and got to sort of show myself. And
we've got about 10 seconds. Can we squeeze another one in?
Chris Below says, very surprised you were evicted. You were a great housemate and you were very, very sweet and lovely.
Oh.
And little brother says exactly the same and says, can you say happy birthday to him? Little brother 5, it's his birthday today.
Happy birthday to whose
Little brother 5. He's one of
Little
our
brother
fan
5.
sites.
That's all we've got time for. Thanks to all of our guest panel and audience. Make sure you're back here tomorrow at 11 when my guests will be Joe Swash, Rob Beckett and the lovely Amelia Lilly. Have a wonderful evening and I'll see you tomorrow.